Hello, everyone. Oh, it's so nice to see you here with me. I'm so excited to be here. Oh, love to all. Wow, I've got a lot of energy running through my body right now. I don't know about you guys. I'm super excited and could probably use a little bit of grounding. So, I'd like us to begin just focusing in on our feet and the area beneath our feet where our earth star chakra connects us to the earth. Love you guys. I'm just so grateful to have you all here with me. And we ask beloved Gaia to anchor us today, to ground us into the earth, to give the next pyramid I have with a really strong base and our I love you guys, and our branches reaching high to the heavens. Well, I suppose that's like a tree or the peak of the pyramid connecting us to the spiritual realms. So I just want you to feel that. There are so many angels and masters that are with us right now. If you take a moment in your heart, all of us are really unique in the different attunements that we've received, in all the healing and all the I love it. You got your pyramid too. Um, all the healings that we received, all the activations. I want you to call forth all of those powers and activate them within your being. And you can do this, all that powerful spiritual energy. We've got the lower dantian just beneath the belly button is our spiritual, our energetic treasure chest. You can place your hands over your lower dantian and call forth all of the energy and all of the power that you've ever attuned to, received, initiated in, and activated within your system. And know that it's interesting, even though we feel like we're calling in these outside powers, it's already within us. We just it had things hiding. We were hiding it. All of our scripts, our stories, our pain, our trauma, but it's all within us. So we're really activating something that's deep within us. And we're going to anchor in. I know many of you have taken the four archangels attunement, the seven rays. We're going to call forth the four archangels to gather around our group, our soul group. We're in a circle right now together. And on the outer edge of our circle, Archangel Michael is in the south with the spirit of the fire, protecting and guarding us. Archangel Raphael is in the east, helping us to heal and manifest our heart's true desires and Mother Earth's and the collective's true desires. We've got Archangel Uriel in the north, grounding us and infusing us with peace. And we have Gabriel in the west, nourishing and nurturing us and helping us to ascend and the earth to ascend to a whole new level today. With these four archangels gathered around us, the seven rays of the divine are going to be anchoring in our system. The ray of purity and ascension, the white ray, is anchoring in our root chakra now. Take a nice deep breath to anchor that in. This is it's like we're getting that vitamin boost in our system. And the violet flame of alchemy, transmutation, mercy, magic, it's anchoring down into our sacral chakra now. You take a nice deep breath to gather that energy. And the purple and gold peace and tranquility ray is streaming down, anchoring into our solar plexus, feeling our higher selves anchor into this embodiment as completely as is safe and only empowers us. And the pink ray of cosmic love anchoring into our heart. And that, I felt like it just exploded in all directions. We were so needing that love, compassion, kindness, understanding. This is the humanity. Okay, I feel Archangel Michael's presence and power as the blue flame of divine will is anchoring in our throat chakras and really helping us to align, gather the energy, the power, the courage, the expression to live in our purpose, live in alignment with what we came here to do, and feel fully supported and protected in doing so. The green ray of healing and manifestation is anchoring down, streaming down into our third eye, into the mind. Feel it anchoring, giving us divine perspective. Let us see our lives, the world, all of our experiences through the perspective of the divine, through the eyes of love. And finally, and it's the day of the week that the yellow ray, at least for where I am, the yellow ray, Sunday, illumination and wisdom, anchoring into our crown. Let us know the truth and anchor the truth and wisdom of the divine here on the planet. And let us open space for awakenings for all that require divine inspiration, divine downloads, wisdom, solutions. We're holding space for all of that today. We're working with some special groups within the angelic realms today. And I know many of you took the Padre Pio attunement. Those of you who received that attunement, if you could focus in on your connection with the virtues. And for all of us, we can connect, excuse me, of course, with the virtues now. These are the miracle workers. They can surpass the laws of nature or earth, if you will, and create divine miracles. So let each one of us anchor their light. Let us be a pillar, a portal, a bridge for the virtues to stream their light upon the earth. While they do not need our human embodiment to do so, it is more potent because we are one with the planet. We are so deeply connected, where these angelics have never been part of the earth plane as we are, as we have been, and will continue to be. So allow yourself to be that superhighway, that bridge for the virtues to flood their light upon this planet now. See them with their bright light, sparkling light, shining bright like the sun, and let it illuminate into all of your chakras, inner and outer body. I'm gonna take a drink of water. And let yourself shine like the sun, radiating that light in all directions, radiating that light into your life, letting it shine upon everyone you know, you love, you come into contact with that is open. All of us shining bright like 1,000 suns. Let the challenges only be fuel for the positive change. Let it only really ground us deeper in our truth, in our beliefs, in our ethics. So that we may really truly anchor love in our lives and our experiences and be a beacon of light for others. I can feel all of your love and all of your power. And you're anchoring this energy into the communities that are around you. Now, another group of angels is stepping forward. We've got the powers, and the powers and the authorities are coming to protect us now. Boost and protect all of the vulnerable, all who require. Feel the powers working with you individually, really using your energy field so that you can really maintain your balance and stay steadfast. Moving forward with the powers today. Thank you, Ganesh, for protecting us and clearing the path for us in our life purpose. And that's multifaceted. You know, our life purpose has many different aspects, so opening with all of them. Ganesh is taking the Om symbol and moving it down our central channels. You may feel it moving a little bit slower in the lower chakras, clearing. Particularly, we're releasing stress and heavy emotions. Just feeling it drop out of your system. Getting a really deep cleansing within our own system now. Let us leave here today completely clean and clear. Gaia is inviting us to think about there's so many different, with all the different souls that are connecting, all the healers that are connecting to do this healing today. So many of you, you have different wisdom traditions that you come from. Your ancestry all has power. And Gaia, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron are igniting that power. So you might feel power rising up from your Earth star and down from your soul star, bringing forth all the power, all the wisdom of the ancestors. They are so strong with us. Those on the other side are watching over us. In fact, one of my dearest friends who passed a few years ago, just before I got on a call, she would make cards. Just before I got on with you guys, not a call, got on live here, I found an image to me. So I just want you to know it's like we have our soul families on the other side that are with us. We have friends, family who are supporting us through this. I just want you to feel their support. They're still invested in the healing that's occurring on this planet. They're still with us. Let yourself for a moment be wrapped in their love and their light. Let yourself be nourished, because I know that, for some of us, we have and we all get to be, sometimes we're going to be on one end of this and the other, and there's no right or wrong. But some of us are feeling really excited right now, really excited to be here. We're feeling really called to the plate. And then there are going to be times where we feel sad, and we miss where we come from. So let yourself, if there's been any sadness and missing home, just let yourself anchor that love and that light here today. Let yourself be recharged. Just take a few breaths where you're just feeling the energy of these amazing angels and pure beings of light that are surrounding us. Just breathing in, if you can imagine breathing in through every pore in your skin, exhaling out every pore in your skin. As we did this, I was just hearing John Lennon in my head imagine. We are imagining together. There's something really important to recognize with the word imagine, an imagination. I know I'm kind of preaching to the choir here, but because you're all doing this work with me, but it's really important for us to recognize how real our imagination is. We are all co creators. That makes us artists with the universe. And think about the fact that, what the mind is like our palette and our canvas, and we're creating, that our world together. So as we imagine together, as we do this work together, we are really creating the building blocks. So think about Archangel Metatron and his cube of sacred geometry, and um, Archangel Raphael's ray. Things need to be brought into the visionary field to be manifested. There's many different levels and layers of manifestation, and we are laying the foundation here. We're weaving the light into the earth. Just want you to feel that and let that go. And and I've talked about this a lot, but I just have to say this here. It works both ways. For those of us who read the Seth books, there was an experience that Jane Roberts had where it was, really quite a scary experience for her. She woke up in the night and there was this thing around, like attack. She felt like was attacking her. And so, she made sure to tell her husband, I think it's Robert, Robert Richard, I can't remember right now, but she said, make sure you ask Seth when she did her next channeling session what that was. And Seth said, Jane, it's your own fears. They have taken form. Well, our peace, our love, our faith also takes form. So it's not just our fear thoughts, that we're projecting out into the world. It's our love, it's our healing thoughts that are projected out into the world. And that can become very solid. So here together now, we are birthing a new way. All is birthed in the form of thought. So I just want you to feel that we're birthing a new world together. And the angelics are helping us. And think about how Sandalphon and Metatron work together with the angel of prayer and the angel Metatron, who has the building blocks, that sacred geometry that's the building blocks for all we know in the physical reality. So Sandalphon and Metatron are working very strongly with us as we do this work. There's a lot of things that we're saying and we're affirming, but there's a lot going on beyond and behind the scenes that you can pick up on, and that I know that so many of you do, because you guys are this is a very intuitive group that you're picking up on with your feelings, with your images, with the downloads and ideas that are coming to you. Some of you are hearing, you're very clairaudient. So however that knowing is coming to you, as the principalities and the rulers are stepping forward, these are the angels that work with government. They work with our society. They work with our groups. They'll work with our institutions, the hospitals, the schools, the prisons, all those different things. I want you to feel, sense, and know that they're here with us now, shining their light here on earth to bring divine intervention where we require it the most. For those of you who received the Peace Pilgrim attunement, I just want you to imagine, and everybody else join along with us, but just imagine that golden light that was anchored in your system, and everywhere you walk, that golden pillar is walking with you. I just want you to focus on that for a moment, to radiate this peace, love, kindness, understanding to all of humanity. For those who aren't familiar with Peace Pilgrim, she was an absolute miracle worker. And it was just by being love, being completely devoted to peace and spreading that message across the world, and knowing from the core of her being without any doubt that all humanity has goodness within them. They have the capacity for good. So let us hold that space now. We all need to hold that vision and see the good in those who have not even seen the good within themselves, who don't think it's there, who've already chosen a different path because they feel bad. They feel like they're inherently bad. Let us hold the space to let everyone know the love and the goodness inside of them. We've all had somebody do that for us. We've always had, all of us, I'm sure, at one point or another, have had at least one person that saw like either a talent in us that we couldn't see or saw the goodness inside of us that we didn't see. Let us do that for all of humanity. We see the goodness in you. It might be, kind of deep down inside, shoved underneath all these other layers of distortion and pain, but it's there. And right here and right now, we're holding the light, holding the space, particularly for the virtues and all of the archangels who are coming in to flood all individuals who are open and willing to receive it today on our planet with their love, light, and healing. Because it's time now, collectively. This pandemic is happening to wake us up. And sometimes we have to go to the other end of the spectrum to get there, a lot of the times in the human form. And this is an opportunity for us to move past barriers for ascension and healing and experiencing love and being love that we couldn't do without this experience. This is our time to choose love and humanity over greed and fear. All you have to do, I had a beloved relative recently to me say, who's, on the conspiracy theorist side of things, wouldn't it be nice if we could know the truth? And I really feel that we all know the truth within us. And if we're confused about things that we see in the media, all we have to do is say, is this taking us? If I listen to this, if I take this into my being, is this going to push me into my fear space, or is it going to, expand me into my love? How am I going to respond to my fellow human beings if I take this information and integrate it into my consciousness? That's really all that you need to judge. So I just want you to feel that. I know that we're not so used to love. And Franny and I talk about this in our channeling course. Sometimes it's hard for us to hear the words of love and hear the words of truth because that's not what we're used to hearing. We're used to being judged, criticized, berated. We're used to being lied to. But let us release all of that today. Because as we can feel, if you guys are feeling what I'm feeling, I feel the rush of love and light, like in every cell in my body, feels awakened to love and truth, and to the deep gratitude that I have each one of you that's willing to take the time to be here now to share this experience. I'm just so honored to be in the presence of such loving beings, open, loving, and truly advanced souls who, we've been there, we've been hurt, we're not projecting like false positivity. We understand, we have compassion for struggling. We're not afraid of our emotions. They're part of the experience. That's what I love about, older souls too. They get and have respect for where people are at. We need to bring more respect for humanity. Okay. Now feel all the angelic realms that are flowing through you, flowing through your veins, flowing through your meridians, the supreme divine source energy flowing through you, your own unique soul, an expansive being, your guardian angels, your monadic angels by your side. You're going to receive any downloads that your soul requires at this time. So, a lot of you are going to have different awakenings here. And don't be afraid to ask for what you're needing right now. And our monadic angels, our guardian angels, are combing through our energy field, helping us to integrate everything that we receive. I'm feeling a lot of heart expansion for us and a lot of high heart activation, but I feel a lot of us have asked for certain psychic awakenings, and those are happening. And just breathe into anywhere you feel resistance or tension. Allow your awakening to be full and complete, that's available to you in its totality. I feel a lot of strengthening occurring in our spinal columns, in our central channel. I'm also seeing anchors in our earth star chakras. So it's definitely, grounding has been more difficult than usual, even for us, like light workers who are kind of floating around sometimes. So some of us more than others. I'm definitely one that can be in that space. Let us be fully grounded and let us receive the potent spiritual medicine that makes it easier and easier for us to be very strong, rooted here, steadfast in the earth. I just saw our feet like digging in the mud. And our angels want us to hold space. This is a time to receive any messages. This our monadic angel, the angel who's been with us since the birth of our souls, the one who's really wanting to share something with us now. However it comes to you, whether it comes in conscious or unconscious, comes in a feeling or a vision or words, whatever, we just hold space to receive. Message for our collective. And it's I feel like I kind of hit on this one just even when I announced when I would be doing this um, healing session, is that they never want us to take for granted our powers and prayer. If you've called to do one of us, or the raise, the master doing is benefiting not only you but everyone, because we know we there's two places. There's really it's either fear or faith. It and so we and fear is going to be a natural state for us to go to, but we can always switch it up, and it's our powers, it's our practice. Like, now is the time to deepen our practices more than ever before. And I feel like when we come out of this um quarantine period, that, like I said, it's like it feels like they're going to keep us as long as we need to, so that we don't revert back to old ways. So whatever that time and space is, I feel like we're going to be stronger in our practices, but it's a different kind of practice. Like, spirit wants us not to, like, if something's complicated, it's really not as helpful. It's those simple practices that are so powerful, things that we can do in an instant. And I remember, like, for example, we've got Master Lin here with Spring Forest Qigong. And you could go up in the higher levels of the course, but he would always want to take you back to level one practices. He's like, these are the most powerful. These are the ones that are going to have the most benefit in your daily lives. So just take that with your heart. The simpler, the better. I know Yogananda felt the same way. So take it to the basics. You can do some of those more complicated things, of course, but that's going to be fewer and far in between. So it's like Sandalphon is saying, it's like, don't just remember, it's like every thought is a prayer. But when we use our gifts and abilities, we can really get that energy working in the right direction. So I just want us all to imagine now. I would like to hold hands with all of you. Let us hold hands together and feel all the love that we're channeling in, and let it beam out through our hearts into the world. I saw us like all floating above the earth with our hearts beaming down toward the earth. Let us first bless all of the essential workers, all of the essential workers. Of course, I'm thinking of healthcare, all of our healthcare workers who are really on the front lines. Think about, they have to face the fear every single day. Yes, thank you. To everyone who is working in service, jobs, everyone who is, like working at the grocery store, everybody who's delivering packages, everybody who's working, driving the bus, everything, all of those essential workers. Let us flood infinite blessings into their life stream, into their lives. Let us send all of our gratitude to them, gratitude for the collective. May they be blessed beyond comprehension right here and right now. We bless every area of their life, health, wealth, love, every area of their life blessed. We know that all of the good that they are doing will obviously come back to them. We ask for their protection. We ask for them to have a boost of their energy. So, we don't always have it. Sometimes we can feel like we have limited source of energy within us. And a lot of them are having to run like on adrenaline. We want to replenish them, and we want them to feel that boost coming in of root support. Let them be grounded. May they be protected. May they be energized. And their immune systems boosted to the highest level. We restore and release the stress from their systems. And this is all coming from the Supreme Divine One. This is all coming from all of the spiritual helpers that help to anchor that light in. Let us take a few more moments to continue to support those amazing warriors on the front lines, our essential workers, everyone who's working out and being out, and like it's probably even working harder than ever before. Those who are putting the needs of humanity above themselves right now, let their needs be put above all. Let that be reciprocated to them now. No matter what their beliefs, may they feel, sense, and know that they are not alone. They are so supported, and those who are open, let them feel their guardian angels with them now. Let them feel, sense, and know their monadic angels, their guides, when they need to the most. And for those of you that are on this healing live right now or in the future, later time, who are essential workers yourself, I want you just to take a break for a moment from focusing on sending the light. And I just want you to just receive for a moment from all of us, okay? Just receive. Let's take a few more deep breaths here. feel like it's like heart waves that are coming out is the right word. Okay, wow. Now let us continue. The essential workers are going to continue receiving streams of light. In fact, let them all have tubes of light, all that are willing, tubes of light at their head where they're constantly receiving healing as long as it only blesses them, and vacuums at the bottom, saying any energy they don't need. There we go. Okay, let us now focus on those who are disenfranchised right now. So, what comes to mind? Homeless and those who are imprisoned. But anyone else disenfranchised, those who really have very little protection, we focus the blessings and the miracles of the universe, all of the healing, all of the love. We focus it upon them now. The elderly came into my mind. I don't know about you guys. Seeing a lot of light going into nursing homes, as well as the prisons, as well as the streets. Those who suffer from what we call mental illness, or other illness and disease getting an extra boost now. Those who need it the most. See that ray of light shining from our heart, beaming down from our hearts onto the planet. Again, may everyone who's open and willing here amongst this group feel, sense, and know they are not alone. We love them. They are loved. They've got their angel. Now, now let us focus on all living beings, all of humanity, all of Mother Earth. Receiving this love, light, this boost of miracle healing energy. It's a divine intervention. Oh, I love you. Let everyone on the planet feel the love and the light within them. Feel the love and the light that surrounds them. All those who are willing, let them all feel that they are not alone. Now, and especially when they need it the most, may they feel, sense, and know their spiritual guides, guardians, their angels with them. You are some powerful healers. I'm so honored to be with you. Wow. Okay. Let's take a few deep breaths here, continuing to see that beam of light from our hearts flooding, saturating the entire planet. And we see that stream coming in down through the top of our heads. Wow. Okay, now focus. Oh, that's beautiful. Focus on receiving yourself now. Each one of us receiving for ourselves and for our loved ones. I just want you to feel your cup overfilling. Feel that pour into every cell, divine healing, divine miracles pouring into every cell, every atom of your being, every area of your life, your entire life stream, all of your loved ones, everyone who's open. Now, as we continue to breathe, receiving any other blessings, gifts, downloads that are available for you at this time. And I do not believe this occurred, but in case it did, just allow the angels to cleanse any energy that doesn't serve you, that may have got connected in with your system now. And if by chance you accidentally gave any of your own personal life force energy away, we're going to call that back, cleansed and cleared fully by the angelic realm. And we're going to continue doing that as we focus the light now on, feel the powers, the authorities, and the principalities and rulers. So we got lots of protection, and then we have those who govern the government, society, organizations, flooding light into our world governments, into all of the institutions. Let there be a miracle today. Let minds open. And let the only power that truly reigns on this planet be love. Sorry about that. So we open the hearts, we open the minds. Everyone who's willing, who's in a place of power to be the solution, be part of that solution rather than be part of the problem. Receive divine guidance today, divine inspiration, the energy, the power that they require to simply do the right thing and act from a place of love. Continuing to receive personal cleansings and clearings. And again, our energy stronger, brighter, lighter than ever before. Just continue to breathe as your monadic angel and the four archangels work with each one of us to perfect our energy, to perfect our physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, etheric bodies, all levels and layers of our being. Michael's coming in and he's cleansing and blessing us, cleansing and blessing us. So look at your energy field or feel your energy field, the new protection that's come in as the gift from the powers and authorities. Feel yourself getting a boost in your immunity, if I can talk, immunity, both physical, etheric, spiritual, all levels and layers of our immune system getting a boost. And we are also receiving vacuums at the bottoms of our feet and golden light hose above our head so that we're going to continue receiving healing and blessings from this. Now, I just want to mention a few things as they continue bringing us into harmony. So I don't know if you felt this, but so this is definitely what we're going to focus on in our next group healing. We're going to be able to, we're only, they left it towards the end because they're not quite, ready. We can just do it in like little bursts. Yeah, we can just do it in a little burst. So we're gonna do another level next time. Will be part of what we do, not all of what we do, but definitely a part of it. So let that golden light, let continuous blessings go to our governments. It's definitely needed. Some more than others, but we really require at this time that assistance. Just want you to feel your angels are working directly in your energy field. So they might be moving some things around, releasing a little bit of extra for you. Um, I just, I'm so grateful for everyone who has joined here today. I know I've been connecting a lot, a lot of you. I'm so grateful for every time I get to work with you one to one. I'm so grateful to everybody who's taking the attunements. I'm so grateful to everybody who's just here with me now. I'm so grateful to everyone who's a subscriber on the YouTube channel. I'm so grateful to everyone, of course, who is, donating. Thank you so much. It makes many miracles for me and my family. And my sister and I are honored to work with all of you. So we just still have our quarantine special page up. We still have amazing, offerings at every price point. Um, the Padre Pio and the Peace Pilgrim Attunement, that's where you'll find them there in case you're interested. And the new attunements. Okay, so I know the next ones that are coming out. I don't have a link for them yet. I am not that I'm not that organized, but I'll put out a video when we're ready to talk about them a little bit more. But next month, so what are we? May then? May. We're in April, so May. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so it's going to be Buddha and Green Tara. So I just can't say how excited I am to channel those attunements. Obviously, will be very beneficial at this time. And I just think of like Green Tara as the one who instantly like clears our fears. Yes, we need it. Am I on Facebook? That's a good question. So yes, if you go to my website, Franny and I, our website, energyworkshealers.com, there's a scroll bar or a lower piece where it has our join Facebook page. Franny's on there a little bit more often than me, so you'll see her there. But I'm personally on Facebook as well, and I'm not on it a whole lot, so I'm a lot more gonna have updates on YouTube than anywhere else. So yes, I love you so much. And, feel free to shoot me an email. You have questions or you want to share your experiences from this. I love everybody. I don't really get to see them as much now, but I can go back and I'll look at your messages. So I'm so grateful for everybody who's messaged me here. I love you all so much. I'm seeing a huge us all as we seal this process. I am so grateful. I love you so much. Thank you so much. We'll be in touch soon, okay? Take care, everyone. I love you.